The Single Life.
Hi, you guys. It's The Single Life, broadcasting live from the Vivid World headquarters because you're listening to Vivid Radio, Sirius XM 102. Sam Phillips in the house. Yanira Johnson
is also in the house.
Yes, you are. Debbie Diamond. Going to be screening your calls, producing our show, womaning the board, talking about Tinder. So, guys, how are you? Yanira.
Hey.
What's going on? What are you doing?
I'm so sorry. I was checking my phone for a quick second. I don't know. I got this.
Were you
message.
checking for Tinder messages?
I was not because I do not play on Tinder.
You don't know what you're missing. Okay, so you guys, if you were listening to us last week, The Single Life are on every Thursday and Friday at 5 p.m. West, 8 p.m. East. I told you that I had joined Tinder for the purposes of research and the radio show. I don't get out a lot. I work a lot. I'm a very busy girl. I don't get to meet people, except people at work. Yeah. And I mean, I love these girls, but if I want a penis, you know, I gotta go searching. So I joined the Tinder. And I told you guys last week that I was at a party, my girlfriend Judy Aronson's 50th birthday in Bel Air. And this really hot guy walks up to me with the greatest opening line I've ever heard, since I've never heard it before. Hey, I'm Andrew. Oh my God, I'm Sam. I think I just swiped right on you earlier today. No fucking way, dude. I just joined the Tinder. Swiping right means you like me. That's awesome. He said, maybe you'll swipe right on me. And I was like, and maybe I'll turn off my phone. Getting all kinds of Tinder messages as we speak. Thank you very much. Okay, so I, of course, went home the next morning, got up super early, jumped on that Tinder, and started swiping left until I found Tinder Andrew. I swiped right. What I loved about Tinder Andrew, he's a writer. He wanted to know the answer of why people love unicorns. Yanira, you helped me out there.
I did.
I admitted to him that that genius was all you. Notice I did not take credit for that. Right? Don't you give me props?
Yeah.
I was honest.
Yeah.
Okay. He, on the Tinder, says he's 45. On the Tinder, it says I'm 47. It's just whatever your Facebook birth date is. So it could be off a year or two. For me, it's a year. For him, it's a couple.
Why is it a year off?
I don't know. I think I put 1967 instead of 1966 on my Facebook profile for whatever fucking reason.
Well, you know that's an easy fix. You just go back into your privacy settings and fix it.
Sam
but if you're one of us lean
fixed
people,
her age on her about settings. There'd be a fucking notification.
Faker.
People would be busting my ball. I don't have balls, but I do have a ball. I don't know what ball, but it's like balls. Okay, so check it out. We went back and forth on the Tinder. Now, here's the thing with this Tinder.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so my phone's acting funny anyway. It's a little fucked up, and I'm not getting messages. It doesn't ring sometimes. It's an Apple iPhone. It's a nice phone, but it's being weird. So occasionally, I've looked at this Tinder to see if Tinder Andrew had written me back, and it did not have a little notification. And then boom, when I went on the Tinder, he had responded. So then I started thinking my phone's faking me out. So I started looking at the Tinder Andrew a little bit more than I should have.
Yes.
And I started noticing last active 58 minutes ago. What? 58 minutes ago? And he didn't respond to my last response to his response to my response?
And I was like, you need to put your phone down. You need to put your phone down, Sam, because last fucking active, 15 minutes, the motherfucker. Like, why
I
has he
didn't
been
say
active?
it like that.
I don't even know. All the Samisms just flooded my brain right now. They just all flooded my brain. But yes, she's like, I don't understand.
But here's the thing. Does it say...
active.
Okay, but Does that mean you're swiping when you're last active? You just are on it and you're last active. You're responding to messages and you're just active. What the fuck is just active mean?
Maybe you just opened it. That's
See,
all.
okay. So maybe he was looking for a message from me, but I already had given him one. Okay, long story short, we spend an exorbitant amount of time detailing this date that we didn't even have a date for. But so I was like, he asked like what I like to eat. I said I was a good cook, so on and so forth. He's like, oh, that sounds like an invitation if I've ever heard one. So I ended up making dinner for him at my motherfucking house. He wasn't a complete stranger because I had met him at Judy's party. And we also have 10 Facebook friends in common. So if anything ever happened, I could search one of my friends out and find out what the fuck is really going on. So I felt somewhat safe. And then I also had in my back pocket Yanira Johnson fucking chaperoning me on my Tinder date last night.
Apparently, in 32 years that I've been on this planet, I think for the last 18, maybe 19, I've been a fucking chaperone to all you bitches. Every single one of my fucking female friends. Hey, you know what? Come on my date with me because I am scared or I need a ride.
I wasn't the first one?
No! I've been doing this whack shit for a long time. It's not my first
At
rodeo.
least I didn't need a ride.
But it's one of those, it's like, fuck, bitch. Like, I don't ask anybody to come on my dates with me.
I would go on a date with you. You've never asked me.
Because I don't ask people to go on dates with me.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I didn't really know Tinder Andrew. I was inviting him to Casa de Sam. He was meeting Mr. Man. Notice, though, the first thing he noticed, strolling up to my pad, was all of my gun targets lining my windows. He's like, you have a gun? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I have a gun too. I'm like, whoa, another thing that we gel on.
Yeah.
So here's what I have as a question for you guys. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my date, my very first date with Tinder Andrew. And I'm just curious. I did things. I said things. I wonder if they were appropriate, right or wrong, which leads me to the question for you guys listening. What are some good first date do's and don'ts? How have you fucked it up? How have you made it great? Are there things that you shouldn't divulge in the beginning? Are there things that you absolutely should state in the beginning when you first go on a first date? My mother always told me TMI, too much motherfucking information. You're telling them your whole life story. And I'd scare guys away. So I scale back on the amount of information that I divulge right up front. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm paying attention. I'm right in this caffeine wave, and I'm paying attention to you. I promise.
Okay, so what do you think? Your impressions. What did I do wrong last night? Do you have...
Well, first and foremost, you shouldn't have had your first date at the house.
Why?
Because, no, man.
I know you said meet in a public place.
Neutral public place
Yada,
every
yada,
single
yada.
time.
Normally I would have, but I felt comfortable with this guy.
No, I understand. You explained that. But
Yeah.
I was just like, nope, fail. I wouldn't have done that.
Okay, so you should never invite them over
On a first date.
on a first
To
date.
the house.
Really?
I mean, it's like, don't be like, hey, I'm going to cook. It's going to be great. Invitation murder. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Invitation
At least if you're in a place and you don't come home, there'll be surveillance footage of you on the news in a creepy way. You'll be like, oh my God, what happened? Her last seen images, shit like that. But no, yeah, that was the one thing. Big no. Always a public place.
Okay, so I came across an article on eharmony.com. We love them. 7 first date do's and don'ts. Definite don'ts. Definite do's, definite don'ts. Maintain your information boundaries is number 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the first date, you don't want to be an open book. Save your personal information for later when the foundations of trust and intimacy have been established. Meanwhile, I'm telling this motherfucker I was abused as a kid, right? Didn't I tell him about my mother and
You did.
my father? What? I was telling him all kinds of... I had diarrhea of the motherfucking mouth.
You did have
But you know what?
diarrhea of the mouth.
As I was cooking, you were fucking telling him more shit about me than I was telling him about
I
me.
wasn't telling him shit. He was asking questions.
Like, what was he asking?
And besides, how am I supposed? Like, why am I there to entertain your date? Come
You
on,
were-
you
you-
had me chopping onions. You had me chopping onions and peeling garlic, and then I had to talk to him, he's a lovely young man, a lovely person, and I would talk to him again, but it was like, I want to go home.
No,
I want to go
fed
home
you.
and sit.
I fed you, though.
But I chopped all that motherfucking food up.
I needed a prep cook. Didn't have enough time to get ready, and you stepped in.
Yes.
You are the BFF of life, I have to say. Thank you so much.
Everyone should have a Yanira in their pocket.
Everybody needs a motherfucking Yanira. Okay, number 2 is create a balance between the two eyes. Your eye is, I think it's like listen to your date and show interest. Likewise, bring yourself honestly to the table by sharing what you want your date to know about you. Blah, blah, blah. I think it's like don't talk all about yourself and don't let the other person talk all about themselves.
Yeah.
Number 3, before your date, do a little soul searching. Be honest about what kind of partner you are looking for and what kind of partner you can be. Be authentic and real. That's number 4.
All right. Wait, hold on. I'm writing these down.
I'll send you the article. Number 5, be calm, not overly emotional or dramatic.
G.
What?
G. Okay.
I think I failed number 5.
Yeah. Failed it.
Okay, it says over dramatization can be viewed as a turn off, but I got to tell you, when I let him in the door, I was like, go to the pool, make a left and a left. And I was so excited. I was like jumping up and down like a jumping bean. And he like walked up to my walkway jumping with me. Like he like mimicked me and started laughing at me. All excited like a fucking kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did not tell this guy I have not gone on a date in a super long time. I kept that to myself. I figured, don't scare him away. He's going to think I'm desperate.
All right.
Right? Okay. Number 6, reveal your strengths, not your weaknesses. People want to see what's good about a potential partner, so make sure that you do yourself justice. It's okay to sell your positives so long as you don't seem boastful. 7, be polite and considerate. Nothing kills a date faster than rudeness. So these are the things that you definitely should not reveal at first meetings. Do not talk about your exes.
Okay.
Do not mention your finances. You want your date to get to know you personally, your beliefs and values, and in turn find attractiveness in them, not your income earning potential. Number 3, stay away from boasting about your children if you have some.
Yeah. Ain't nobody want to hear about your kids.
I know, but I think it's important. Like,
I'm like, you can
if
bring
you're
them up down
anti-child, you should find out if that potential person has a fucking kid, and vice versa. Like, single parents like to date single parents because then you have something in common. The kids. Do not discuss sexual practices or experiences with past loves. That's not the appropriate time to discuss. Don't talk about how miserable and lonely you are. Well, some people are like, oh, I've never been on a date.
Hey, it's nice to meet you, Karen. So glad you came out. I hate myself. I'm so lonesome. I just came out here with the girls gotta eat. What? Come on. Who does this?
I don't know. Dummies.
I'm so lonesome. Okay.
Discussing health issues and physical ailments are a no-no.
I got this gout.
That will land you in the problem child category.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, don't reveal your afflictions. Okay.
Okay, so avoid the following topics: special diets and arrest records.
Wait, nowadays I feel like you need to disclose special diets because everyone's got these two's talked about special diets for like days and days.
Me and Tinder Andrew.
It was like, well, are you
gluten-free, nut-free?
I was like, no, I'm just a vegetarian. All these fucking things. Like, no, I'm a third vegan removed. I don't know all these
Shut
things.
up.
It's like, oh, for heaven's
You're
sakes.
an asshole.
It's like, oh, what can you eat? Shadows? Okay, perfect. Shadows.
What the fuck?
I only eat shadows of things because it doesn't make me sick. And I feel full all the time.
You're an ass. You are. Okay, so I made dinner at my place. Apparently, that's not the thing to fucking do. I had Yanira chaperone me. Also, not the thing to do. He brought dessert.
Yeah.
I thought that was very gentlemanly. Chocolates.
Yeah, he didn't come by empty-handed, so that was lovely of him.
And you know what else? He brought by sweats. He brought comfortable clothes.
I saw that. I was like, this motherfucker.
It's like he's moving in with his backpack.
He's like, hey, spending the night, brought my PJs.
No, he didn't say that.
No, but it's like anyone who brings like clothes in a bag.
On a first date?
Like,
is that a do or a don't?
If you keep like, oh, you know what? Like, I keep extra underpants in the car because you never know.
What?
You always have to keep underpants in the car.
I don't wear underpants, so I don't have any underpants in
You
my
know
car.
what? I've switched into commando times too, but sometimes you need a pair of underpants. So I always keep a pair in the car. You never know. So anyway, or if you keep like, you bring like, oh, there's panties in my bag and like a toothbrush. What are they going to think if they see in my purse? First of all, what are they doing in your purse? Secondly,
bitches leave panties in your place, by the way, too, so they have a reason to come back or they want to fuck with the other chick that you're fucking.
oh shit,
Beware, boys, beware.
too many things.
Okay, so anyways, Yanira dines and dashes. She eats and runs.
Yes.
And leaves me to Tinder Andrew
Which is what is supposed to happen.
on a first date. I know.
This wasn't like, hey girl, let's go for a bowling date. So and so and so and so will be there. And you can bring a friend too. Nope. It was just like,
Yanira was the third motherfucking wheel.
I hate being the third wheel. But it's always like,
It's always like, what?
always the worst. And also,
What?
why in the hell is your face all red?
What do you mean?
Your fucking face is all red.
Like, what do you mean?
You've been rubbing your face in a carpet.
Okay. Maybe it's a little raw. Maybe I minus some flesh on my chin, nose, and cheek area.
All right, so.
Okay,
this
so we made
leads
out.
me to
Okay,
believe.
Okay, so totally fucking making out on my chaise lounge watching Bad Grandpa.
All right. So, making out on a first date, acceptable, yes?
Yes.
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 Under the right circumstances, of course.
So then, as we're making out, I go, just one thing. And any time that you're in the middle of some kind of
Holy
sex
shit.
and someone goes, I have something I need to say. I was like, don't worry. It's not bad. My boobs are all fucked up. I just want to let you know right up front that they're fucked. They're all misshapen.
And of course,
They're deformed. And he's so nice. He goes, oh, do you want me to avoid them? And I go, I mean, no, you can touch them or whatever. I'm just telling you they're yucky. So I divulged that my tits are fucked up. He's going to find out one way or another. And certainly the minute he went to go grab the one rock hard one and then the other soft one, he'd realize there's a difference.
okay.
So I wanted to just cut to the chase and
What?
just be like, yo, don't ask questions later. They're fucked up now.
Well, I'm glad that you did disclose that because I would have been like, oh, well, who wouldn't? I mean, especially if you're fooling around and making
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, by the way,
Got some fucked up
boob.
tits. Mm-hmm. Okay. So then, making out, feeling on me. I don't really feel on him so much. We talk some more. All of a sudden, he goes, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I'm like, oh, what? Apparently, a neighbor texted him. His dog was barking, bark, 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 like going crazy. So he was concerned about the dog.
I hope this wasn't just a clever ruse to get you out of the house.
So he's got a pig too.
Okay.
That's one of the things I thought was cool. He has a pig and a pooch.
All right.
Yeah. So the dog was going nuts. And he's like, oh, fuck, I don't really want to go. And I'm like, hey. And he took an Uber over to my place, right? So he didn't have to drive because he was a lightweight. And I was like, hey, I'll drive you to your place. We'll check on the dog. And then you can come back or stay or whatever.
All right. So now I know that he's got a friend like Yanira in his corner. All right, bro. So text me in about 45 minutes and tell me that
No!
something's going on with the dog.
No, listen. So the dog has a bark collar,
Yeah.
and its little battery wasn't working, and it's like a little hot dog, and it barks. It's like a yappy dog, yap yap. And we go to his place. Very nice fucking place, dude. I don't know what the hell this guy writes, but
Fantastic.
it's a nice place. The pig has indoor-outdoor access.
That's cool.
Like, it's really fucking nice. The pig has its own fireplace and bed.
What? All
Yeah.
right.
No. The dog's got ramps that lead up to his bed and couch. The little hot dog so he can get up on stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's 'cause
he's
they have
really
the bad
considerate.
joints.
Yeah, he's very sweet.
Yeah.
Wasn't he nice?
Yeah,
He was
very nice.
I liked him. I really like Tinder Andrew.
It's so funny because I'm in the kitchen and I'm washing a plate and stuff, and she comes over. She's like, "So what do you think? Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yes. Can I go home now?"
Bitch. Okay, so then he takes me upstairs, and I don't know, we just lay down on his bed and we start making out. He takes his hand. And, oh, by the way, he's been feeling up on my body like all night long, and I'm not wearing underwear. And what did I wear on my date, Yanira?
Oh my God.
The same motherfucking thing I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Pajamas. Debbie Diamond, this is what I wore on my date. I was busy, dude. I didn't, it's casual. It's just hanging.
And I told her I
was
like
cooking.
If it's your house, then I feel like you can wear whatever the fuck you want because you're cooking and he's in your house.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. So he already got and by the way, I put on a couple of pounds, but in a good way. And my ass, it like fills up my hands now instead of like falling out of them. And he was all grabbing on my ass and it felt really good. Like, ooh, I felt like, I've got an ass and he likes it.
Yeah, he's all,
yeah. So then we're rolling around on his bed and he tries to finger me and I stopped him. I go, no. Can you wash your hands, please? No, everybody knows I have this thing. I don't like dirty hands in my vagina. It stinks.
It sure does stink. P.U.
And I actually meant to say stings.
Yeah. She's like,
it does not stink for the motherfucking record.
"Can you wash your hands, please? It stinks." Yeah. Sure does.
It motherfucking stings to put dirty hands in a vagina. Ladies, do you know what I'm saying? By the way, 855-99-VIVID. I've been chatting and chit-chatting. 855-998-4843. So excited about this date. The full phones. Ooh, bunch of people on the line talking about things you should and should not do and say on a first date. Let's go to the phones.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Let's go to Josh in Winston-Salem, Wilmington, somewhere. Welcome to the Single Life, Vivid Radio, Sirius XM 102, Sam and Yanira and Josh. Welcome to the show, Josh.
Hey, how you ladies doing tonight?
We are amazing, actually. Couldn't be better. What about you?
Well, I've got kind of a crazy story.
Okay.
So, I met this girl online, and we hit it off pretty well. Got her number pretty quickly, and ended up just going to the club, hanging out, dancing. She was really cute. She was an Asian girl.
Uh-huh.
And we ended up back at her place, and, making out and whatnot, and just, groping and heavy petting.
Yeah.
And I'm grinding on her and stuff, and she's rubbing on my dick, and I've got her tits out, and everything's going great. And, I'm trying to get her pants off, and she's kind of pushing my hands away and kind of hesitant about it. And I was like, oh, not too big of a deal. So then the night progressed a little bit more. And I kind of got, a little suspicious, so I didn't really want to, ask her, what was going on. And it ended up being a
Man.
transvestite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I'm all oh, okay. I've pulled that move before, but I am not a transvestite.
No.
I just don't want people in my snatch at certain times. That's all.
I mean, there's a time and a place to invade the vagina.
Yeah.
Is the first date the appropriate time? That's kind of the question. But I'm kind of the philosophy that you need to, taste the milk before you buy the cow, so to speak. I like to sample the goods. I want to know what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
Before I spend time investigating further. I want an upfront test.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the way, Tinder Andrew's penis is very nice. I'm so glad that I saw it.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
When did you see it?
Okay, Josh, you're the best. I'm going to let you go. Please
Look at her.
follow me on the Twitter at The Single Life, at Yanira Johnson, at Debbie Diamond, and us here at Vivid Radio SXM. So this is where I'm going. So Debbie Diamond, by the way, who also has just joined Tinder, swiping right on all kinds of fucking guys between the ages of what? What do you... I set my preferences to a certain age because I want a little bit older.
38 and 55.
Okay.
I think that might be around what I'm doing too.
Yeah.
because I want a seasoned dude.
Within 30 miles, because I think I'm doing it wrong. I really just want to go have sex with people.
Okay, so they're not responding just to bang you, or they want to have a relation?
I haven't.
Wait, Debbie, what direction were you swiping in first when you first got on?
I was swiping him to the left.
Okay, left means I don't like you.
Yeah.
Right. I found that out.
Yeah.
But now I'm swiping right to the cute ones.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I match them all. And
Yeah.
then you wait for them to write you a message. And then it comes up on my phone that I have a Tinder message.
Okay, so now, ladies,
Yes.
why aren't we sending messages out? I'm asking Debbie and Sam.
What do you mean sending messages out?
Like, if you like someone, why don't you send them a message? I mean, it's a two-way street.
After you swipe? See, once you swipe, and if they've swiped, it says you found a match or
It's a
some
match.
shit like that. Yeah, it's a match.
Yeah. Right.
So then it's up to somebody to say something first.
Yeah.
I'm shy.
I'm not going to say fucking something first.
No. I
No.
can't.
It's like, dude, I swiped right on you. That's what I'm going to do. You pick up the ball from there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked.
I have written first. Sometimes it works, sometimes not so much, but I'm not even putting like my best foot forward at this point. I'm just like, fuck it. Everyone's on everything. Everyone's on there. I'm like, ugh.
I just realized that my search distance is 50 miles. Gosh. And my ages is 35 to 50 plus.
There
Just saying, not bad.
Centrum Silver.
Fucking bitch. You're an asshole. Okay, so Tinder Andrew sticks his fingers in my vagina, which was
Yes.
fantastic. I started sucking Tinder Andrew's cock. Yes. It was great. He had a great penis.
Nice.
Gorgeous and great balls. Debbie Diamond. And he was all shaved. And I think like I got near his asshole and there was no hair there either.
Okay, I don't know
And
about
he had
the-
a great little body. I don't mean to say little. He's a little shorter than me, so I don't mean to say totally little, but like
I don't-
he's bigger than me.
Also,
body-wise,
he
but-
smelled really nice.
He smelled delicious.
Like I could smell his deodorant, and I was getting all like, I want to sniff him close.
I know you like armpits, dude.
Oh,
you
my
like
God.
to stick your face in armpits. Can I tell you, I have not bathed, so I still have Tinder Andrew on me.
Yes, it's
Do you
the
smell
best
Tinder?
when you
Do you
when-
smell him?
No.
Do you want to smell me?
No.
You want to smell my vagina?
No, thank you.
He was not down there, though. That's the weirdest. He did not go to my vagina. Okay, so all this and more. I'll tell you what ended up happening. I want to know about your guys' first date do's and don'ts. 855-99-VIVID, 855-998-4843. It's the Single Life Vivid Radio Sirius XM 102.
We found
This is Vivid Radio.
Hi, this is Paul Fishbein from InsideAdult.com, the leading free website with cool behind-the-scenes content with your InsideAdult.com News Minute. Here are some hot new releases coming to VOD sites, TV screens, websites, adult stores, and DVD retailers this week. Belle Knox is back in My Sister Has a Tight Pussy from New Sensations and director Eddie Powell. Lucy Tyler, Dakota Skye, and Carter Cruz co-star. Anal King, Mike Adriano's latest Evil Angel saga is Anal Overdose 3 with Cagney Lynn Carter and Italian beauty Valentina Nappa. James Dean's Seven Sins Lust from Evil Angel is from his acclaimed Deadly Sin series, and that stars James and Dahlia Skye, who's formerly Bailey Blue. This has been Paul Fishbein with your Inside Adult News Minute.
Follow us on Twitter at Vivid Radio SXM.
the single life.
Welcome back, you guys, to the Single Life Vivid Radio Sirius XM 102. We are broadcasting live from the Vivid World headquarters. I am Sam Phillips, along with Yanira Johnson, Debbie Diamond, taking all your calls all this hour, talking about first date do's and don'ts. What should you not and yet, yes, do What should you not do?
What should you do and not do?
Yeah, on a first date. 855-99-VIVID, 855-99-840-843. I was tongue-tied right then, but not last night. Oh, no. So really quick, before I roll to these phones, Adrian, Greg, Hot Couple Boy, Harry Palm, everybody else. So real quick, let me go to the Twitter because I was going to say something, but that distracted me. Okay, so follow me at the Twitter, at Yanira Johnson, at Debbie Diamond. And here's a couple things that the peeps on the Twitter are saying right now. Duke9555 says, keep farting to an absolute minimum on a first date. I agree.
Okay.
SoCal Brown Bear says, lucky man, hope he could live up to my standards. Yes, he did. He surpassed them. Adam, Triple X Radio fan, says, Yanira, all of the Samisms just flooded my brain. Yanira on a first date chaperoning. I've been doing this whack shit for a long time. He's quoting you. Triple X Radiant fan. He loves you. Dr. J. Sousa says, where did you get that water? Oh, you know what? Fuck off. That is very rude.
What did he write?
I'm not saying it.
Oh,
I don't like him. Ben Lambert, I gotta say this sounds pretty spot on. Alyssa Jazz says, don't have your first date at an expensive restaurant. Too many expectations later on first dates. Mm-hmm. Adam quotes me, I don't like dirty hands in my vagina. It stinks. I mean, it stings. I mean, I like it. People glom onto the shit. And Alyssa Jazz says, I think a drinking game should happen every time the Single Life calls Yanira Johnson an asshole. Drink 3 times, best show ever. I agree, Alyssa. Okay, so super duper quick.
yes.
After he fingers me,
Yeah.
I go down on him, which, you know, I'm pretty good at, if I do say so. So, like, the advice was giving us the do's and don'ts and the tips for first dates. Like, put your best foot forward, say good things about yourself. I did not say, hey, by the way, I give the greatest head.
You didn't.
I already said, hey, I cook the greatest meals, and I ended up cooking dinner. So I didn't want to back myself into a corner where it was like a challenge where I was going to have to give this guy the greatest head of his life. I wanted it to happen organically. And wouldn't you motherfucking know it, the minute I suck him off, but he didn't come. No, neither of us came. Craze balls. Okay, so I sucked him off a little bit, and he turns around to me, and he goes, something, I'm paraphrasing, like, you look like you know you just gave the greatest head ever. And I was like, yeah, I've heard that. Then all of a sudden, literally a cock tear rolled out of the duct of my eye over my nose and fell onto his penis. One cock tear. And I said, oh my God. A tear. And I was going to say a cock tear, but then that sounded like I was a big old whore. So I was like, oh my God, a tear. And he goes, what? Are you okay? And I was going to say, no, I do that every time I suck cock. Tears fly out of my eyes. And then I thought, that sounds pretty super slutty. So let's not mention every time I suck cock this happens.
I've only had cock tears happen that like a few times.
Only when it's like big and like fills my throat does a tear come down my face. So
like,
it's not every penis I suck makes a tear happen. But so I could not tell him that my cock tears,
the cock tears
were normal for me. Yeah. And then we like take a break. Oh, he was super tired. He didn't sleep the night before. So he kept like sort of slightly dozing off. Meanwhile, now it's like 3:50 in the morning, something of that nature. So we close our eyes, we snuggle, and I look up, and there's a huge fan on the ceiling. And I'm in menopause, guys. And I fucking sometimes will get a hot flash. I know this isn't very sexy radio, but it's the fucking truth. So I love fans. Ask Yanira, anybody who comes to my place, there's fucking fans and air conditioning always everywhere. I'm like, I live in an igloo. I'm always
It's like Arctic winter in her apartment.
You're an asshole. Alyssa Jazz, go drink
Take
3
a
drinks.
drink.
3 of them. I wish I had a drink. I'd take 3 of them. So I see his fan and I go, oh my God, can you turn that on? I'm totally in menopause, dude. Like I haven't bled in, I don't know, a couple of years.
Is this one of those things that you should share on a first date?
This is what I'm saying.
By the way, there's no chance I'll get pregnant because I've already been through menopause.
You know, come on, man.
It's already happened.
No,
but
dude.
I am schwitzing. Could
No,
you
dude.
get me a Cold cloth.
No, I got to tell you, this is something that's been on my mind with dating. Like, in my house, I can control the temperature, and I don't have to explain to any motherfuckers I'm in menopause and I need the fucking air on. So now I'm in someone else's dwelling. I'm in his man cave, which is very nice, by the way. And thank God, because I felt like suffocating, like there was no air in there. And then I saw the fan, and it was like, the heavens fucking opened up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what his response to me was? And then I'll go to the fucking phones. He goes, absolutely. Would you like me to put it on the second to lowest setting or the second to highest setting? And I'm like, I'll take the second to highest. I was afraid to ask for the highest, but I figured if he offered the second to highest, it's probably pretty good. And it was.
Yeah. I've only known one person who was very weird about temperature, and that was, I believe, number 7, who was like, after we would do it, he'd be like, okay, lay still. And I'm like, okay. And then he would throw a blanket on me, like his comforter on me, and I'm like, okay. He's like, all right, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, what are we doing? What, are we going to bed? What's happening? He's like, shh. He would hit the AC on that was already circulating on in the house and turn on one fan right next to his face and the other pointing right at me. And he's like, all right, good night. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's crazy.
And I was like, he's like, I run hot.
Imagine
But I
doing
like
that on
sleep
a
cold.
first date.
He did that shit on a first date.
No, he did not.
Well, I did kind of fuck him on the first. Yeah, it was kind of, yeah.
Yeah, 855-99-VIVID. Is it okay to fuck on the first date? Just curious how you guys feel. Does it mean you're super slutty? I'm so proud I held back. Anybody who knows me knows I fuck on the motherfucking first date. Always have, always will. If I agree to go on a date with you, that means I have interest in sleeping with you. And especially if you like buy me a nice meal or something, I feel almost obligated to thank you in my own special blowjob way. 855-998-4843. The Single Life Vivid Radio Sirius XM 102. Let's go to Adrian in North America. And everybody's been hanging on so long. I'm going to get to you all, I promise, right now. Adrian, welcome to the Single Life Vivid Radio Sirius XM 102. Hi.
Hi, hey, what's going on?
Just doing a little radio show talking about first date do's and don'ts and Tinder. What about you?
Yeah, I always use Tinder. Great app.
Do you hook up all the time?
Yeah, a few times. I actually got a pretty funny story.
Hit me.
Okay, so basically, one night after work.
Hey, Adrian, turn down your radio, honey, because I'm getting some feedback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Basically, one night after work, I was just chilling, and I'd been talking to this girl on Tinder for a while. And in her pictures, you know how some girls like to do the fucking like the half face pictures, like they won't take a picture of their whole face. I don't know. This is weird shit that girls do.
Yeah, the
They
weird
had
angles.
This girl on there. Her name was Brittany, and she was taking these pictures of herself. Like, oh yeah, she looks pretty good. She looks pretty good. I think I might ask her to come over one night. So I cooked some dinner. Started having a few drinks. It was agreed that we were going to drink a little bit. So she came over. Things started getting kind of wild. She wasn't exactly what I expected her to be. Like, she was, like, pushing 250, fucking, like, 300 pounds. She was very large. Big-ass fucking girl. So I was like, man, I don't even know what to do. We was watching a movie at this point. I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do. So
I hope you fucked her, Adrian.
Yeah, duh. But anyway, it was.
Big girls are great in bed. By the way, don't turn them down.
Well, basically, I just said fuck it. I was thinking of ways to get out of it at first, and I was like, you know what? Big girls need love too.
Yes.
I fucked the shit out of her for like 5 or 10 minutes, blasted it on her face. I was like, you know what? It wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad.
Oh, that's a great endorsement for fucking fat girls. It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. I blasted on her face after fucking her for 3 minutes. I love it, Adrian.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it seemed like you busted your nut, and that's what that Tinder app is for. But I think it's more than just hooking up. I think that you can find, like, genuine, real people on there that want to, like, hang out and watch Bad Grandpa and finger you with dirty fingers and turn fans on for you.
That's what I was going to get to. But honestly, though, everybody on there kind of has a catch to them, kind of like that fat girl that I fucked. But You know,
It's
I
okay.
guess you can really look if you're looking for it. You can meet somebody on there who's genuinely nice. But I think, you know, no one's a fool. Everyone's on there looking for almost just the same thing. So.
Hooking up, babe. Hooking up. Hey, Adrian, we really appreciate the call. And have a great day. He did all those things wrong. He had her over to his place. He made the dinner for her like me. See?
Yeah.
Go the extra mile.
But it's like a girl will be like, oh, he's invited me over to his house. He's cooking dinner. It's so much fun. Oh, my God. Also, here's where I'll be. Here are my coordinates. Here's a visual reference.
Here's the
park
Google
outside the
Map
house.
image of his building.
Last scene with physical description, the whole nine. I've done that too. So I'm just like, oh, my goodness.
What have you guys done that's
Oh.
been good or bad on a first date? 855-99-VIVID, 855-998-4843.
Well, usually on my first dates, I was kind of notorious for putting out right on the first date, and I still kind of am, whatever.
Oh, wow. 12
but
guys
still.
into it.
Yeah, but still don't make fun. Don't make fun anyway. The one, like,
Get into some triple digits, girl, and then we'll talk.
well, we don't have to talk. All right. So anyway, I met number 11, and I didn't put out on our first date.
Oh.
I was
How'd
like,
that work out?
Okay, it didn't work out so great because I got ignored for a long time, and I was just like, this is some fucked up bullshit. I didn't put out, but I did blow him. I was compromised, and I really wanted to fuck him. Compromise. I was like, all right, here's what we'll do. I'll blow him. It'll be fine, and he'll call me, and we'll go on a second date. It'll be great. He's like, yeah, let's go on a second date. I'm like, awesome. Cancels. My God. And then after a while, we just kind of started fucking. He's like, I'm sorry to take you out. I'm like, all right, cool. And started fucking all these things, and I liked him a lot, and cream pie, all these things.
He
Yeah.
cream pied her
The only
Yes.
person ever.
to cream pie. Yanira
It was
Johnson.
so gross. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is terrifying and hot all at once. I don't even know what I'm doing. Recklessness. Yes. But it was super hot. And then I'm sitting there cruising on my app, on my Tinder-like app. And then what happens? He shows up and I'm like, holy shit, what do I do? What do I do? Close out? Close out? Do I swipe right? Do I swipe left? I fucked him already. I love him. I love him, sort of. Right? I think I'm just
gosh.
lustfully obsessed.
Cream pie Johnson.
Right? And so I'm just like, oh, for heaven's sakes. So I swiped left. And as soon as I did it, I couldn't hit undo. And then I felt like I crushed my soul because there went my chance for a second time. I don't know what I was thinking, but then I'm like, literally, for the last few days, I've just been like, ugh, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going
gonna
to find
find him again?
I'm going to find him.
See, that's so Debbie Diamond, you asked me that. Like, what if you swipe no on somebody on the Tinder? Do they circle back around? Because here's my thing. Like, I generally like semi-unattractive guys, kinda. And a lot of guys on the Tinder are semi-unattractive, and it doesn't give you a lot of information about them.
Yeah,
so
it
it could be
doesn't.
like the love of my life. Do you know what I mean? That's semi-attractive, and I'm swiping left because, you know, I don't know enough about him. Would that guy circle back around, Mr. Right?
According to our Tinder user who works in the building,
Yes.
not in our office, but in the building, he said that every couple days it redoes it. And if guys were in your thing and you were swipe left, they will reappear again.
Oh.
You see? And
I
so-
did not know.
Yes.
Good to know.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Debbie Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so curious about this.
I know. I just want you to get fucked off Tinder.
Dude, for real, once it happens, you're gonna
I
be
need
like,
a Yanira. I don't have a
Anybody
Yanira.
within the 30
Chaperone. You don't
mile
want me around,
radius
girl.
of
I want
Debbie
you to watch.
Diamond
Oh, you have no idea my kinky thoughts with you, my friend.
in the valley of Los Angeles can potentially hook up with Debbie Diamond if you are on Tinder and you put in, what age range do you have yourself at?
38 to over 50.
No, but
Or
like
50.
how old are you?
I am 49.
Okay, 49. So
Yeah,
you're
it
listed
says
as
Debbie,
49.
49. It pulls it from Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And then I put, it's me.
yeah.
That's all I put for my description.
Oh my God. That's fucking genius. I love it. So you guys, did you fuck on the first date, blow on the first date, kiss, finger on the first date? Are there things that you should say, you should disclose, you shouldn't disclose? Don't talk of past failed relationships. Don't drink a lot and get drunk and sloppy. Don't be sexually aggressive and weird. Don't be late to your date. Like, there's things that you should do and not do on a first date to make you only get one chance to make a good first impression.
It's
Yanira.
very true.
You know what I mean? And if you want it to be a repeated hookup or something more than just a one night time, then you need to make a little effort to make it seem more appealing that you want to come have repeats, come back for seconds.
How does one go about that? Hey, by the way, nice. It was really nice meeting you the other day. You gave me a recommendation for a book. Also, can I blow you again? Come on. That's not how it works.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
It's like something's up if you're like, hey, how's it going? I was just curious. I hope you're having an awesome day. Sign. She totally wants to blow you. What can you do? Answer the call.
Yeah. And I'm going to answer your call, 855-99-VIVID, 855-998-4843. First date do's and don'ts. Let's go to Dan in Lexington, Kentucky, then Greg, then Hot Couple Boy, and Harry Palm. Yo, Dan, welcome to the Single Life Vivid Radio Sirius XM 102, Sam and Yanira. So, you have any good first... Hi, Dan. You're on the air. Hi.
I have a first date story.
Okay.
Me and this girl, we went to eat at this really nice restaurant. And we went back to my place. And I'm sitting there eating her pussy all up. And she's sitting there sucking my dick. Like in a 69 position there. And all of a sudden, she gets down on all fours, and she's like, fuck me. And so, again, I was on the opposite side of the room. I was going a full sprint. Put it right in her asshole.
Uh-huh.
And there she goes, and she smacks the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Tells me never do that again. So I grab her by the throat and said, "I'm gonna fuck her in the ass, or she's gonna regret it."
I think he's trying to be a big tough guy. Not really.
Yeah.
Not really digging that.
Dan, I think that any man that can take a full running sprint and poke a chick's asshole has got some skills. And Dan hung up. I'm so sorry, Dan. Nothing wrong with, being sexually aggressive if both parties are into it.
Yeah, if both parties are into it. It's not one of those things that you want to sit there and put out there right on a first date.
Anal.
You kind of want to take it slow with that. Like, come on.
Do you know I used to date...
Anal on a first date.
I'm just going to say one of the captains of the LA Kings back in the day. Yes, ma'am. I'll just say it. Rob Blake. The best guy in the whole fucking world. Anyway, the hugest cock on any man I have ever been with, ever. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows I don't have anal sex. My little asshole is too small, certainly for ginormous cocks. And he knew this. And one day, I was naked in the bathroom, brushing my teeth, bending over the sink, and this motherfucker comes and literally tries to poke my asshole, like that guy, like a running start, and tried to just invade me. Mm-hmm. Not good. You need lubrication.
Yeah.
You cannot just fall into a chick's asshole that barely takes a poop. It doesn't work like that. So maybe that's what our last caller's problem was. And, some chicks just aren't built for anal. Certainly not on the first date.
No, that's more of a third cup of coffee kind of date.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't give anal out on the first date. What's wrong with you? Third date.
I mean, is that inappropriate, anal? I'm just asking. 855-99-VIVID, 855-998-4843. And by the way, I think Annie fucking Cruz is the one that put Tinder on Debbie Diamond's phone.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Annie fucking Cruz. I made out with her on my birthday. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, you weren't at that party.
I wasn't at that party.
No, you weren't at the first one. Let's go to Greg in Texas. Welcome to the Single Life Greg Vivid Radio Sirius XM 102. We're talking about first date do's and don'ts. Hello, Greg.
Hey, girls.
Hi.
Hi, handsome.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you what's going on here. I'm just recently divorced, about 6 weeks. I'm 50 years old.
Ooh.
And we had a great sex life, but, she went her separate ways. She went off with a Guatemalan or something like that.
Oh, wow.
That's fine. We were married for years. So I just turned into y'all's radio. I'm in the middle of nowhere in my pickup, and I got to be honest with you, I'm pretty turned on right now. I got my pants down to my knees, and I'm driving with one hand, so just bear with me here.
Oh, no,
All
that's
right.
exactly the way we like to have you.
Okay, well, I feel comfortable with talking to y'all about this, and plus I got tumbleweeds hitting my pickup, so I don't think no one's going to see me. I don't think anybody's going to be offended.
No.
Okay, here's the situation.
Okay.
I've been talking to this girl last few days. She said, "Yeah, I'd like to go out with you tomorrow night." So I don't know what the protocol is. I'm kind of out of the, I'm not real sure how to do all this stuff. But my cousin said, "Look, the newest thing now is to ask the girl to milk you." So I don't know what a milking is. Is this appropriate to ask a girl on the first date?
Debbie Diamond, you're the pro.
Please field
And here
this
I
one.
thought you would know, Yanira, but he's talking about a prostate milking.
Prostate
So,
milking.
up your
Yes.
butt. Yeah.
I don't know if that's an appropriate question to ask
I
on a
thought he
first
meant
date.
like suckling her breasts, but I guess I was wrong.
No, I mean,
thought it was like a booby thing. So this is oh
no, this is where
my butt.
yeah, this is where they stick a finger in your butt and massage your prostate, and then you come really hard.
It's like your G spot.
Yeah,
And it works.
it's like you come really hard.
Yes. But I don't know if I'd necessarily ask a chick to milk you on the first date.
Again, that's after coffee. You don't ask don't ask for milking just
A
yet.
proctology exam.
Don't do that. But when you're ready for it and you like this chick enough, be like, you know what?
Milk my prostate.
Please. And if you need help, look online for certain techniques and you'll find them.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, I'm going to roll from you. Not that I certainly wouldn't want to listen to you jack off right now and all that kind of good shit, but we've got less than 6 minutes left of the show, and I'm going to let you go. I really appreciate your call. I have 4 people on hold. I'm going to try and get to them before the show's done because I hate leaving people on hold. Not that I don't want to leave somebody for Dirty Nerdy Dana D'Armond, but I like to be able to take the calls that call us.
But yes, Greg, after your date, check in with us and let us know how that went.
Yeah, every Thursday and Friday, we are on Sirius XM Vivid Radio, channel 102, Thursday and Friday, 5 p.m. West, 8 p.m. East. Let's go to Hot Couple, calling from Charleston, South Carolina. I believe it would be the husband half of the Hot Couple. Hello. Welcome to the Single Life.
How are you doing?
Oh, we're awesome. How's my favorite hot couple doing?
Oh, we're doing amazing. Actually, finally have a weekend, just us two.
Nice.
So we're excited.
Wow. So no kids, no work, just 2 of you. That's cool.
Nothing.
That's great.
Correct.
So there's going to be a lot of hot couple photos, I'm sure, on the Twitter.
Oh, I guarantee it. I do. I guarantee it. But one don't on a first date. I can say the very first date I had with my wife, I got her pregnant.
Oh.
That's a don't.
Yeah, but look, it worked out for you guys. You're still together.
Oh, it worked out amazing, but that's 1 in a million chance.
Yeah.
We're best friends and we love each other, but yeah. I met her taking a Jello shot before all this Tinder stuff. I did it the old-fashioned way and took a body shot off her, and that's how we met.
Was she your
So that
waitress
was our
or
first
something?
date. No, she was a cheerleader for a college.
Yeah, they met at a
And,
college
it was
party.
an after party.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Jello shots.
And I was military.
Yeah.
And I was military. She was a cheerleader, and it just, we hooked up.
Match made in heaven.
It worked out perfect.
See?
Yes, it was.
See,
You can fuck on the first date and have it work out. That's
Yeah.
what people always give me guff for it.
yeah. People give me guff all the time. You gotta leave something to your
Well, we got to test
imagination.
each other right off the bat. We tested each other right off the bat, and it worked out perfect.
See, that's what I was saying before. I'd rather sample the goods before I buy, the item so I know what I'm getting into.
13 years later, can't be wrong. 13 years can't be wrong.
Well,
So,
yay. There you go, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen listening, fuck on the first date. Endorsement from the hot couple. 7787. All right, on the Twitter. Hey, hot couple man. We're going to go. I want to roll to a couple of the other phone
it was
calls.
a wonderful night.
Aw. And tell your beautiful wife that we say hello.
Hey.
Will do. We're going to try to call in tomorrow together.
Oh,
All right.
great. We love that.
Oh, yeah.
Have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you too. And we'll see your photos on Twitter later. That's for sure. Harry
shit.
Palm, Florida. Tell me, first date, do or don't? Do you have one?
Well, I called a girl by another girl's name. I was fucking her on a first date one time.
Ooh. Well, that's understandable.
Now-
I mean, you don't really know each other.
Now, can I ask, what was the name? What was her name, and what was the name you called her?
Okay, here's how it happened. It wasn't actually, and I told Eddie Cruz about this one time. She was asking an escort, and when she got up we were going to do what we did again, my fetish, which is face sitting. She was going to do it again. I stopped her and I asked her, I said, hey, listen, when you're doing this, can I call you Debbie Diamond while you're doing it? She got pissed off.
Oh! Yeah.
She got pissed fucking off.
I mean, if you were to call me any other name during sex, I'd only be honored to be called Debbie Diamond. But at the same time, hey, Harry, we enjoy you. We love you. We got to let you go. I'm so sorry, buddy. But that's got to smart a little bit if you think you're doing real good and then all of a sudden someone calls you by this famous porn star name. You're like, whoa, hang on. But then again, I take it as a compliment. Okay, so super quick. We have literally 20 seconds. Marcus, say something. You're on the Single Life Vivid Radio.
Hey, how you doing?
Really good.
Okay,
and
I'll make it quick.
yeah, well, I don't even have that much time. I'm so sorry. And then Jeremy, say something super quick, buddy. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. That never works.
Never works.
As many times as I try.
It never does.
I don't understand. You guys, when we get to the end of the show, I want to take you all. I'm just letting you know. All right, it's The Single Life. We're back here tomorrow on Vivid Radio Sirius XM 102. Follow us at The Single Life, at
having a
Yanira
party.
Johnson. Woo. Oh, shit!